Howdy, folks, and welcome back. I put a poll up on the community tab on my channel asking if I should react to this with you guys or just watch it. The reason being I had seen a few clips from the MTV Push interview that they did. They kept going back and forth and showing some clips, so I didn't know if it would all be completely blind, but, you know, I asked you guys, and overwhelmingly, you wanted me to react to it on the channel. So here we go. It's my first watch of the MTV Push Sick performance. Sick is a really cool song. It's the one that climbed on the charts. It's cool. It's cool. My initial reaction to it when I first heard it was, wow, this is really different from The Warning. So it kind of threw me when I watched it. So if you watch my original reaction to the official music video when it came out, I kind of come away from it going, huh, this is different. But I've since just adored it, come to really love it, and it just sticks in my head at times. All of the Warning songs stick in my head, guys. I don't know if you have this problem, but when I go to bed at night, sometimes a particular song, and it changes almost every night, will just go through my head. Maybe the last one I heard recently was like 6 feet deep, and then I've heard Evolve in my head. I've heard Automatic Sun going through my head. Sick, and then when I wake up in the morning, that song is still playing in my head, and I can't. I have to go do something to distract my brain to get it to stop playing in my head. Does that happen to anybody else? Maybe just me. Anyway, MTV Push, Sick. It's in that same kind of garage space or just empty warehouse space where they did Automatic Sun. Of course, they're wearing different clothing. And I think Danny has, pink guitar. I just touched the timeline there. We saw that in the teases we got in the interview as well. I thought somebody said she didn't like pink. I don't know that I've ever found her saying that. But I was reading somebody who spat out favorite colors, and they didn't even list mustard yellow, which she said is her favorite color. I don't know if she was joking about that, but then they also said she hated pink, but then she's playing a pink guitar and wearing pink. So I don't trust that person's information. So here we go. She's got LEDs equipped on that pink guitar too. Cool. Oh, they switched the camera type. Cool. The quick cuts. I'm not a big fan of the quick cuts. Clear lyrics. I love it. Or vocals, I mean. I'm going to back up, but I'm going to say that. One of the problems, it's not really a problem, but one of the things that threw me when I saw Sick the very first time, the OMV, the studio version, is the filters they put on her vocals. I'm like, that's not Danny. I mean, I know it's Danny, but you know what I mean? It's like, that's not what I'm used to. I love that this one is raw. This is the first, technically I heard Sick played live in LA at the Whiskey A Go-Go, but if you've seen my video on that, I heard it, but I didn't really hear it, if you know what I mean. Long story, you'll have to watch that video. And I haven't watched any of the fan cams recordings of Sick live. So the first time I heard it was on Jimmy Kimmel live, where they did it. I think that's the first official live recording they've done, a release of Sick. And then this one. And I'm kind of digging this one better than Jimmy Kimmel right now. I love her vocals. Just pure. Danny's a great vocalist. She doesn't need filters, man. I was mesmerized for a second. I'm not. That's the only thing about the MTV ones that I'll go back. The only thing about the MTV ones I don't like is it's great place to pause. Is their camera work. Their camera work is super up close, super close ups, and quick cuts. And it's like, come on, man, pull back just a little bit. Let us see them performing. I love seeing Danny singing, and we do see some of it where she's singing and you can see her playing the guitar. But I prefer that kind of distance more than these super close ups. But they just do a little too much of it, I think. But it's great to see them and to hear them. Because Danny performs with her whole body, man. You got to see it all. You can't just see her face. And I also love, I don't know if, again, I heard it live, played live, but I didn't really hear it, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to have to see how it looks like in Pomona when I go to Pomona. And by the way, if you're going, I'll see you there. But I am noticing that there's not a lot there. I'm sure there's some backing tracks here, but there's not a lot. I always wondered when they did Sick Live if they were going to, the B sound that she does with her guitar, I mean, it's a guitar sound. She's kind of simulating it here. It's not quite the same as in the studio version. But she's simulating it well enough that you get that buzz sound, you know, which is really cool. That. Oh, the great silent part. Oh, and that's when you should have shown her face. Excellently done. The only thing that's not excellent about this, let me say, the warning were perfecto. They were perfect. Of course, got to notice Pow's spare sticks. She tends to break them or throw them, as we saw at the whiskey. Anyway, the band was perfect. Great performance. Loved it, and loved hearing this stuff that it wasn't as clear on Kimmel. I think this is a better version. So if I go for a live Sick, this is going to be the one I go to right now. The only thing I don't like about it is MTV's camera work. MTV, whoever your director is, get a new one, because they don't know how to film a band performing. And the poor ladies, they had to have done like so many takes because they have all of those right in their face camera work, and then pull back and see them, you know, with no cameras up in their faces. Obviously, they did this multiple times to get all the shots. And I know they do that with music videos all the time, but to have to perform it live multiple times, and it's clearly live. I mean, there's no doubt that this is being done live, and that kind of sucks for them. I'm sure they picked the best sounding out of the live performances and used that for the whole thing, but still. Or maybe they performed it once live, and then the rest of them were just like they would do traditional music videos where they play back the live recording that they did and they just, you know, sing to it or whatever. I don't know how it worked. I've seen little clips of some behind the scenes stuff, and I haven't looked at them because I haven't seen an official one. So I'm waiting for an official one so I can react to it with you guys of how they did both of these songs. But I don't like the crazy camera, man. And they're showing the wrong thing. Like there was one time where it showed darkness up above them, and then the camera came down as they were singing. And it was like, did you know what you were looking at with the camera? I'm going to get mad at the MTV camera people right now, and I shouldn't be mad because the warning did a great job. Sounded amazing. Loved the energy, as always. Pow is with the band, as she wants to make sure you know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Ow, my arm still hurts.